into sports. Sorry, it's been a little bit. Just to get back into the grind of, recovered from the sunburn, nasty sunburn I got with my mom when we were in Vegas. Because on semifinal Friday, since Broncos lost the quarterfinals, we decided to hang out for a few hours at the stadium swim at Circa, and we did not put on sunscreen. So, like, my face was bright red, like around here, up here. My arms were bright red, upper chest was red, arms were red. So as we come from that, along with the just chilling in the hotel the final couple of days and just getting back into the grind of work and stuff. So this next episode is going to be a lot of catching up. This first one, well, we're first going to focus on softball, catching up with softball, then it'll be men's tennis, then we'll do beach volleyball and women's tennis. So again, we're going to get caught up more with softball first, starting off with the DeMarini Invitational. That was February 19th through the 22nd. On the 19th, they took on then 15th-ranked Arizona and lost 2-11 to 6 innings. Then on Friday the 20th, they played Santa Clara, won 8-2. Then 21st, they took on number 2 Texas, a lost zip to 10 to 5 innings. Later that day, they took on then ranked number 10 Stanford and picked up the best win ever so far in program history, upsetting then number 10 Stanford by final score 5-4. Then a final game of the DeMarini Invitational, they took on number 10 Stanford again on September 22nd, and they lost 2-3. So we'll just quickly pull up the box scores for all those. We'll go over those, and after that, I'll also pull up the recap. Then after all that, I'll see how long this episode is. And then might do the next tournament, the Wood Pit Classic. We shall see about how long this episode is. Anyway, as mentioned, first game of the tournament, they took on a loss 2-11 against Arizona. The loss dropped the Broncos to 6-6, so it moved Arizona to 10-3. Arizona got 11 runs to 14 hits, 1 run the first, 6 in the second, 1 the fifth, 3 in the sixth. Broncos got both the runs in the first inning. That was it. Broncos with 4 hits and 3 errors. Riley Holder picked up her second win. Julian Rose picked up her fourth loss of the season. So she, through this game, has had a bit of a rough time being a starting pitcher. Again, 1-4 to start the year for her. Game time took 2 hours, 13 minutes. Puffy clouds. Arizona struck first on a RBI single left field by Jenkins. Scoring Shoki, Trice advanced to third, Beal to second. Broncos on the bottom first on a Stroh, RBI bases loaded walk. Flint scored, Sunland advanced to third, Gonzalez advanced to second, then Holly Farmer followed that up with an RBI infield single to shortstop. Sunland scored, Gonzalez to third, and Stroh advanced to second. Arizona tied up on a Kavanaugh solo homer to right field. And Arizona took the 3-2 lead on a Trice RBI single to left, scoring Sniffin. On the play, Trice advanced second on the throw. Duke advanced to third in the single, but she tried to score as well and was cut down to home. Left field is the catcher. Shoki advanced second on the hit, then advanced to third on the throw home. Became 5-2 on a 2-run double in the top of the second by Buell, scoring Shoki and Trice. 6-2 top second with Buell scoring on a wild pitch. Game 7-2 when Kavanaugh hit an RBI double to left, scoring Jenkins, advanced Lucas to third. Top of the fifth became 8-2 Wildcats on a pass ball by a catcher. Shoki scored, Trice advanced to third, and Beal advanced to second. Then became 9-2. on the double steal in the top of the sixth. Shoki stole second, and then Duke stole home on that same play on the double steal. Then became 11-2. The final score on a 2-run single left center by Buell, scoring Shoki and Trice, both of those unearned. And the 9th run was also an unearned run as well. For the victorious Wildcats, Reagan Shoki played center. She was 3 for 4 with 4 runs, 1 walk. Serenity Trice played second, 3 of 5 with 2 runs, 1 batted in and a strikeout. Taylor Beal played short, was 3 of 5 with the run scored, 4 batted in and 1 left on base. Sydney Stewart was a catcher, 1 of 5, 2 strikeouts, 1 left on base. Molly Daly pinch ran, no official ABs. Grace Jenkins played right field, was 2 for 2 with the run scored, RBI and 2 walks. Kez Lucas played first base, was 0 for 3, 5 left on base. Kiki Escobar pinch ran and also played first, no stats. Emma Kavanagh, designated player, 2 of 4 with the run scored and 2 batted in. Jenna Sniffen played third, was 0 for 3 with the run scored and a walk, 4 left on base. And Duke played left field, was 0 for 1 with runs scored, 3 walks. 32 at-bats, 11 runs, 14 hits, 8 batted in, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, left and left on base. Taylor Beal and Emma Kavanagh both hit doubles. Emma Kavanagh with a homer. Regashaki with 2 steals. Serenity Trice and Duke with 1 each, because Lucas was hit by a pitch. Serenity Trice, Taylor Beal, and Kez Lucas were each credited with being part of double plays. For the Broncos, Kate Penberthy played first, was 0 for 3. Maya Flint was designated player, 0 for 2 with a run scored and a walk. Quinn Sutherland played center, 0 for 1 with a run scored, a walk and 1 left on base. Kaylee Vera played right field, was 1 of 1. Marissa Gonzalez played left, was 1 of 2 with a walk and 1 left on base. Skylar Stroh played second, was 0 for 2 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. Holly Farmer played third base, 1 of 3 with an RBI. Talia Jenkins was a catcher, 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Grace Peffley played right and center field, was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and 3 left on base. Georgia Kreider pinch hit, was 0 for 1 with a strikeout and 1 left on base. Chloe Hughes played short, 1 of 2 with the strikeout. For the Broncos, 20 at-bats, 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 batted in, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 6 left on base. Chloe Hughes, who was a shortstop, had 3 fielding errors in the game. Well, was credited with 3 errors in the game, so definitely a game to forget for her. Kate Penberthy, Skylar Stroh, Chloe Hughes each were also credited with a double play or double plays. Pitching wise, for Arizona, Janae Berry got the start, only pitched a third of an inning, giving up 2 runs, both earned 4 walks. And Riley Holder, 5 2/3, picked up the win, I believe. Yep, she picked up the win, her second of the career of her season. Up to this point, with 4 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Broncos, Julian Rose, again picked up her 4th loss this season. 1 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches. Olivia Bauer pitched 2 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 wild pitch, 1 hit batter. Lula Ray McNamara, 1 2/3 innings, pitched 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks. And Charlie Duran pitched a third of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run, unearned. So again, a rough way for the Broncos to start that tournament, or the DeMarini Invitational, but they bounced back in Santa Clara, winning 8-2. For the Broncos, advanced to 7-6 on the year. Santa Clara dropped to 6-6. For Broncos, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, scored twice in the first, once in the fourth, twice in the fifth, 3 times the seventh. Santa Clara, both their rounds came the 6th on 9 hits and 2 errors. Charlie Duran moved to 3-1 this season. Corey Ferguson for Santa Clara moved to 3-3, and Lula Ray McNamara picked up her first save of the season. It was mostly cloudy, 2 hours, 18-minute game. Broncos struck first. Ana Gonzalez, RBI single to left field, scoring Kate Penberthy. Skylar Stroh, RBI double to right center, scoring Gonzalez to make it 2-0 in the first. Came 3-0 in the fourth when Vieira RBI single right center scoring Gonzalez, and became 4-0 Broncos when Maya Flint RBI double down left field line, scoring Alyssa Flint unearned, and advancing Kate Penberthy to third, became 5-0 when Skylar Stroh reached on an RBI fielder's choice. Maya Flint unearned run, Sun advanced to third, Gonzalez was cut down to second, shortstop to second baseman. Santa Clara picked up 2 runs in the bottom of the sixth on a Martorella 2-run single to center, scoring Brooks and Crotine. Broncos got both runs back in the top of the seventh on a Skylar Stroh 3-run homer to the left, scoring both Peffley and Sutherland. For the victorious Broncos in the second game of DeMarini Invitational, Kate Penberthy played first. She was 1-3 with runs scored and 1 left on base. Maya Flint was catcher designated player. 1-3 runs scored, RBI and a walk. Grace Peffley pinch ran to play right field, had a run scored. Quinn Sutherland played center, was 1-3 runs scored, 1 walk. Marissa Gonzalez played left field, 2-3 with 2 runs, 1 batting in. Skylar Stroh, second base, 2-3 with runs scored, 5 batting in. Kaylee Vieira, right field, 1-4 with an RBI, 2 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Holly Farmer played third base, hitless and 3 at-bats with the strikeout. Kaylin Galasso, pinch hit for Holly, was 0-for-1 with the strikeout. Sophia Murrow, designated player, 0-for-3, 2 strikeouts and 1 left on base. Talia Jenkins was catcher but did not have any at-bats. Guessing the designated players, well, guessing Sophia Romero, or well, yeah, Maya Flint started the game as catcher, then went designated player, so I think Talia was a defensive sub, and the order did not flip around in time for her to cabinet be in the game. Alyssa Flint, shortstop, 0-for-2 with runs scored and a strikeout. Georgia Kreider, pinch hit, was 1-of-1. 29 at-bats for the Broncos, 8 runs, 9 hits, 8 batting in, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 5 left on base. Kate Penberthy, Maya Flynn, Marissa Gonzalez, Skylar Stroh, Georgia Kreider, both with doubles. Skylar Stroh hit a homer. Marissa Gonzalez and Skylar Stroh with sacrifice hits. Skylar Stroh stolen base. Quinn Sutherland was caught stealing. Kate Penberthy hit by pitch. Skylar Stroh credited with a fielding error. Kate Penberthy, Maya Flynn, Holly Farmer, Alyssa Flint were each credited with part of 1 double play. Skylar Stroh, 2 double plays. And for Santa Clara, Kara Curran played second, was 2-for-4. Rebecca Rubio played short, 1-4, 1 strike and 1 left on base. Hazel Gray, right field, 0-for-3 with a walk and a strikeout. Kayla Akers, designated player, 2-for-3 with a walk and 1 left on base. Lily Brooks, pinch hit for Kyla, scored a run, or pinch ran, I should say. She pinch ran. Taryn Clements, catcher, 2-4, 1 strikeout, 4 left on base. Claire Crotine, pinch runner for Taryn, scored. Leoria Davidson, first base, 0-for-2 with 2 strikeouts. Marie Martorella, pinch hit, 1-of-1 with 2 batting in. Sienna Kowalski, first base, no official at-bats, came in as a defensive replacement. Robin Balmediano played left, 1-of-1 with a walk. El Merlino, third base, 0-for-3, 2 strikeouts. Caitlin Golob, center fielder, 0-for-2, strikeout, 1 left on base. Aubrey Graham, pinch hit for Caitlin, was 0-for-1 with strikeout, 2 left on base. All in all, 28 bats, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 batting in, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, and left on base. Robin Balmediano with the sack hit. Craig Curran with the stolen base. Craig Curran and Rebecca Rubio both credited with errors. Pitching-wise for the Broncos, Charlie Duran, 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. Lula Ray McNamara picked up the save, pitched 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. For Santa Clara, Kari Ferguson pitched 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 4 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Ellison Schroeder, 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So nice bounce back win for the Broncos. But then they took on the second best team in the nation at the time the DeMarini Invitational in number 2 Texas. Getting shut out 10-0 in merciful fashion in 5 innings. The loss moved the Broncos back to even at 7-7. The win for Texas moved to 12-1. 10 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for Texas, 1 run in the second and third, 4 in the fourth and the fifth. For the Broncos, only 2 hits. Satalia Gutierrez picked up her 3rd win of the season. Olivia Bauer picked up her 1st loss of the season. Olivia Bauer 0-1. Game time, minute 57, mostly clear skies. Texas got on the board first on a solo homer by Stewart to left field. Came 2-0. Texas in third on a Henry RBI bunt to third. Score Nichols and then advance to second on the throw home. Came 3-0 in the fourth on a Wells RBI single left center. Scored Wallace. 5-0 on a Maloney 2-run triple down the first base line. Scoring Nichols and Bennett. Came 6-0. Henry RBI ground out to shortstop. Scoring Maloney. Came 7-0 top 5th when Atwood solo homer to right center. Came 9-0, same inning on a Wells 2-run homer to left center. Scored Altmaier. And then Texas got their final run the 5th inning as well on a Henry's RBI double to center. Scoring Nichols, advancing on third. For the victorious Texas Longhorns, Ashton Maloney played right, 1-3, run scored, 2 batting in. Victoria Hunter pinch hit, drew a walk. Caden Henry played center, 2-3, 3 batting in, 1 walk. Lehan Good played second, was 0-3, 2 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Alyssa Sneed pinch hit, was 0-1. Reese Atwood, designated player, 1-2, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 1 left on base. Katie Stewart was catcher, 1-2. Run scored, batting in, walk, strikeout, 2 left on base. Taylor Anderson pitch ran for Stewart, no ABs, no stats. Viviana Martinez played shortstop, was 2-3. Adalia Wallace pinch ran for Viviana, scored a run. Kaya Altmaier played left field, was 1-2 with a run scored and a walk. Hannah Wells played first base, 2-3 with a run scored, 3 batting in. Katie Bennett pitch ran for Hannah and scored. And JC Nichols played third base, was 1-1 with 3 runs scored and 2 walks. On all 23 at bats, 10 runs, 11 hits, 10 batting in, 7 walks, 3 strikeouts, 5 left on base. Kaden Henry and Viviana Martinez both to doubles. Ashley Maloney with the triple. Reese Atwood, Katie Stewart, and Hannah Wells all with homers. JC Nichols with the stolen base. Viviana Martinez with the fielding error. Lehan Good, Viviana Martinez, and Hannah Wells credited in double plays. For the Broncos, Kate Penberthy played first, was 1-2. Sophia Merrill pinch ran for Penberthy, no stats. Maya Flynn was catcher, designated player, 0-2. Quinn Sutherland played center, was 0-1 with 2 left on base. Marissa Gonzalez played left, 0-1 with a strikeout, 1 left on base. Ashley Hernandez, left field, 0-1. Skylar Strell, second base, 0-2 with a strikeout. Georgia Kreider, designated player, 0-1 with a strikeout. Talia Jenkins caught as one the game, was 0-1. Kaylee Vieira played right field, was 0-1 with a strikeout. Grace Peffley, right field, 0-1. Holly Farmer, third base, 0-1 with the strikeout. Molly Hodge, pinch hit, 0-1. Alyssa Flint, shortstop, 0-1. Lila Marie McNamara not only pitched but also had a bat and a hit as well. So all in all, 17 at bats for the Broncos, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Quinn Sutherland was hit by pitch. Kate Penberthy, Talia Jenkins, Grace Peffley were each credited with 1 double play. Skylar Strode and Holly Farmer both credited with being part of 2 double plays. So Talia Gutierrez pitched a complete game 2-hitter, pitched all 5 innings, gave 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Olivia Bauer picked up the tough loss, pitching 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, that was earned, 1 walk. Ray McNamara pitched 1/3 innings, 5 hits, had a rough outing with 5 runs all earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Julian Rose pitched an inning in the 3rd, 3 hits, 3 runs all earned, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. And Charlie Duran pitched a 1/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 1 run that was earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. So a bit of a rough game for the Broncos on that one. But again, for our next game against number 10 Stanford, pulled off the biggest win so far in program history, beating the number 10 Stanford Cardinal 5-4 to move to 8-7 on the season and dropping Stanford to 8-4. Broncos scored all 5 runs in the 6th inning on 5 hits and 3 errors. Stanford got 2 runs in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, along with 8 hits and 1 error. Ray McNamara moved to 3-0 on the season. Alyssa Houston moved to 1-2 on the season, and Charlie Duran picked up her 2nd save. Time game was 2 hours 23 minutes, partly cloudy skies. Stanford struck first on bottom 4th. Economides RBI single to right field. Chance scored. There was a error by the right fielder that allowed Economides to score to advance second. Gal initially advanced second on the hit, but advanced third on that error by the right fielder. Stanford then scored again on a Bolafin sac fly to left field, scoring Perez unearned to make it 2-0. In the 5th inning, became 3-0 Stanford on a sac fly by Berry to left field, scoring Kern. Broncos got a run in the 6th on Gonzalez RBI single up the middle, scoring Peffley, advancing Sunland 3rd. Then Skylar Stroh hit a 3-run homer to left, scoring Romero and Sunland to put the Broncos in front 4-3. Then Georgia Kreider, bases loaded walk, that scored Jenkins, Vance Hernandez 3rd, and Farmer to 2nd to make it 5-3. Stanford in the 7th was able to trim the lead or their deficit to 1 to make it 4-5 Broncos on the Economides RBI fielder's choice, with Berry scoring unearned. On the throw to home, Economides advanced to 2nd. On the initial play, Chen advanced to 3rd, but was thrown out of home, shortstop to catcher. And Chen advanced 2nd on a bit of an error by the shortstop, advanced to 3rd on the throw. And it ended 5-4. A win for the Broncos. For the victorious Broncos, Kate Penberthy played first, 0-2 with 2 walks. Maya Flint, catcher and designated player, 1-4 with 2 strikeouts, 3 left on base. Grace Peffley, pitch runner / right field with the run scored. Quinn Sutherland played center, was 1-4 with runs scored, a strikeout, 2 left on base. Marissa Gonzalez played left, 1-4 with an RBI, a strikeout, 1 left on base. Sophia Merrill pinch ran for Marissa, scored. Skylar Stroh played second, was 1-3 with the runs scored, 3 batted in, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Molly Hodge, designated player, 0-2 with 2 strikeouts. Talia Jenkins caught, was 1-1 with an RBI and a walk. Ashley Hernandez, right field, designated player, 0-3 with a walk, 2 strikeouts, 2 left on base. Holly Farmer played third base, was 0-2 with the walk, 2 strikeouts. Chloe Hughes played short, 0-1 with the walk and a strikeout. And Georgia Kreider pinch hit, drew the bases loaded RBI walk. On all 26 ABs for the Broncos, 5 runs, 5 hits, 5 batted in, 8 walks, 12 strikeouts, 8 left on base. Skylar Stroh the homer. Ashley Hernandez-Opton, Holly Farmer, and Chloe Hughes each had a fielding error each. For the Broncos, for the Cardinal, Taron Kern, right field, first base, 1-4 with the run scored and a strikeout. River Mahler played short, 1-4 with 2 left on base. Addison Shepard played second, 1-4 with the strikeout. Jade Berry played third, 0-3 with the run scored, RBI, strikeout, 1 left on base. Kyra Chan played both corner outfield positions, 2-3 with the run scored and a walk. Ava Gal, designated player, 1-3 with the strikeout, 2 left on base. Mylia Perez pitch ran to play left, scored a run. Sophia Jen also play left with the walk. Joy Economides play first and designated player, 1 of 3 with 2 batting in, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Jordana Kane pitch ran for Joey and then play left field. Izzy Kasatian Cod was 0 for 1, 2 walks and 2 left on base. Cindy Bolafine pinch hit for her and drew it and had an RBI. Emily Jones played center, was 1 of 2 with 2 left on base. Adriana Callahan pinch hit for her. She was 0 for 1 strikeout, 1 left on base. On all, 28 at bats, 4 runs, 8 hits, 4 batting in, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, 10 left on base for Stanford. Jay Berry, Cindy Bolafine with stacked flies, and Kyra Chen with the fielding error for Stanford. Bronco pitchers. Shelly Duran pitched 4 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Julianne Rose, 1 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 strikeout. Lula Ray McNamara pitched 1 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, none earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. For Stanford, Alyssa Houston pitched 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. And Elena Krause, 1 2/3 innings pitched, 1 hit, and 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. And in the final game of the weekend, the Broncos lost 2-3. Broncos scored both the runs in the top of the 7th on 2 hits, 1 error. And unfortunately, the Broncos allowed 3 runs at the bottom of the 7th to lose the game to Stanford, giving up 7 hits and 1 run as well. Lots with the Broncos to 500, 8-8, and Stanford improved to 9-4. Zoe Pristachko picked up her 5th win of the season, and Julianne Rose picked up her 5th loss of the season. Game time was 2 hours and a minute, and with streaky clouds. In the top 7th, Gonzalez RBI double down the left field line, scoring Peffley. Then became 2-0 Broncos on a Skylar Stroh, reaching on error by shortstop. That allowed Sophia Merrill to score an unearned run to make it 2-0. Stanford answered right back with a 2-run single by Berry up the middle that scored Jones and Mahler. Perez advanced to third, and Berry advanced to second on throw into home to tie the game up. Then Economides walked it off for Stanford with a single, RBI single to the left side, scoring Perez. Berry advanced to third and a Chan to second. For the Broncos, Kate Penberthy played first, 0 for 3 with the strikeout, 1 left of base. Maya Flint, designated player, 1 of 3 with the strikeout. Grace Peffley, pinch runner, right fielder with the run scored. Quinn Sundling played center, was 0 for 2. Marissa Gonzalez, left field, 1 of 3 with an RBI. 2 strikeouts. Sophia Merrill, pinch ran and scored. Skylar Stroh played second, was 0 for 3 with the strikeout. Ashley Hernandez, right field, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Holly Farrer, third base, 0 for 2. Talia Jenkins, catcher, 0 for 2. Alyssa Flint, shortstop, 0 for 1. Georgia Kreider, pinch hit, drew a walk. Olivia Bauer, Lorraine McMurray, and Julian Rose all pitched, no stats for them. On all, 22 ABs, 2 runs, 1 batting in, 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 left of base. Marissa Gonzalez with a double. Quinn Sutherland with a sack hit. Marissa Gonzalez with fielding error. Kate Penberthy, Skylar Stroh, and Alyssa Flint all credited in parts of double plays. And for Stanford, Taryn Kern play right and first base, 0 for 3, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. River Mahler played short, 1 of 3 with runs scored and a walk. Addison Shepard played second, 0 for 3 with a walk. Malia Perez pinch ran and scored. Jade Berry played third base, 1 for 4, 2 batting in and a strikeout, 5 left on base. Kyra Chan played both corner outfield positions, 2 of 3 with a walk and intentional walk. Joy Economides played first and designated player, was 1 of 3 with that walk-off RBI. Sophia or Jin Sophia, pitch hit, play left, 0 for 1. Cindy Bolafin, designated player, 1 of 3, 2 strikeouts. Jordan Akin, play right, and no stats. Izzy Kasatian, played catcher, was 0 for 3. Emily Jones played second or center field, 1 of 2 with the run scored, walk and 2 left on base. All in all, 28 at bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 batted in, 5 walks, 1 touch and walk, 4 strikeouts, 7 left on base. For Mahler with the double, Emily Jones with stolen base, for Mahler with an error. Taryn Kern, Addison Shepard, and Zoe Prustashko all credited with parts of double plays. For Bronco pitchers, Olivia Bauer, 2 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Lula Ray McNamara, 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 wild pitch. Julianne Rose, 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. For Stanford, Zoe Pristashko with a complete game, pitching all 7 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 wild pitch. So we'll look at the notes of every single game quickly, because it didn't just do a recap of some of the other terms and stuff like that it would do. Nope. Gotta look at the recaps of each individual one. I'll just do recaps of each, or the recaps on BroncoSports.com. So notes from the last game of it. Maya Flint broke up no hit in the 6th inning later for the 2nd straight game. Lula Ray McNamara made her team leading 15th appearance of the season against Stanford in the final game of the DeMarini Invitational. In the first game of the Invitational, the game was delayed twice by rain for a total of 76 minutes. Skylar Stroh recorded team lead 9th RBI in the first game of the Invitational against Arizona. Olivia Bauer pitched 2 1/3 innings of shutout relief. And against Santa Clara, throwing against Santa Clara was a 14th this season that was in the 2025 NCAA Softball Championship. Skylar Stroh against Santa Clara collected career high 5 RBI, leads team with 14 this season. Charlie Duran struck out a season, sets career high 6. Lula Ray McNamara recorded the final 5 outs for a first career save. Not much notes from Texas, since again they were blanked in 5 innings. So I think it's basically from the second game against Stanford again. The win against Stanford. It was their second win over the top 15 team this year. Getting to the first tournament, they beat number 14 Mississippi. Number 10 Stanford is highest ranked opponent, defeated in school history, and was the second ever win against an ACC opponent. Boston College in 2019 was the first time the Broncos beat an ACC opponent. Broncos have won twice against a ranked opponent, first time since 2019 when they won a 3-game series against Colorado State. Broncos won 13 games against power conference schools under Justin Schultz. Skylar Stroh entered junior season with 4 extra base hits and 8 RBI 55 career bats. So far through the first Stanford game, through the DeMarini Invitational, now has 6 base hits, 17 RBIs so far through the DeMarini Invitational. And the lone note from the Texas game was that Lula Ray McNamara collected her first career hit in that game too. So again, the Broncos went 2-3 in the DeMarini Invitational. which is too bad. I mean, again, they almost knocked off Stanford twice. Again, they just couldn't seal the deal and bombed the 7th in the final game. They're really close to pulling off that to get to have had a winning record in that DeMarini Invitational, but they came up just short. Again, giving up the final hit to Stanford that allowed them to win in that final game of the DeMarini Invitational. And you almost beat Stanford twice. You definitely beat them one of those games. And it could have been the second time, You'll take that any day of the week. So overall, I mean, yes, it is a losing record for that Invitational, but again, you get a win against Santa Clara, who last year went to the NCAA tournament, and then you almost knock off Stanford twice back to back. I'd say you definitely hang your head on that. So yes, went 2-3, but still, you could have a lot of pride in that DeMarini Invitational if you're a Broncos softball.